Hey guys, Mike Soldier here. Today we are going over a ball carrier tutorial. Basically the best yard after catch moves, the worst ones, why the best ones are good, and then stuff that you can add to your abilities that will help you take these to the next level. So the best ball carrier move, guys, is definitely going to be juking. And what I do to juke is I like to press the left trigger and the right stick either to the left or the right, depending on what side I want to juke. As you can see right there, it just creates a lot of space. It's going to make these defenders on the left of me. You see how I just completely get to a different hole here? That is really, really good. And this has helped me because I'm using the juke box ability right here on Bo Jackson. As you can see right here, I have juke box on. Juke box is the best non-quarterback ability if you don't mind not having route kills for offense right now. I don't think it's close. The reason being is, like I said, boom, I can make this guy miss. You see how Richard Sherman is now left in the dust. And again, I'm pressing the left trigger and the right stick to the left or to the right at the same time, depending on which direction I want to go. So boom, again, I'm making literally 3 guys miss right there. Jukebox is 2 AP, guys, but if you can afford it, I highly, highly recommend, just because of the wonders it can do for you. Like I said, I'm leaving 31 there in the dust. You have to get a group of people to tackle you. If you are one-on-one, you will not get tackled with Jukebox. And like you see there, I just get to a different hole so fast with Jukebox, guys. It really is such a good ability in this game. And again, I'm pressing the left trigger and the right stick to the left to the right. One thing also I want to mention too is with Bo Jackson, I have Freight Train on him right now, and in practice mode it automatically lights up your X Factors. Freight Train is an X Factor that I highly recommend also on your running back. It is guaranteeing a first broken tackle. Obviously, it's not going to be lit up right away in a game, but the objectives to hit it are not difficult to hit. And especially if you get like a team takeover or something like that, you will get that Freight Train activated, and it is an absolute game changer. But like I said, there's a juke again right there. You just see how quick it is. Even if I'm not making a guy miss, I'm getting to a different hole and like cutting back so quick. And you guys can just see it right there. Like I'm going from the left to the right there so quickly, and it's setting up my blocks. It's making defenders miss. You guys see it. It is just an absolute great ability right there. I will show you some other ones as well. The spin also is very good right here. Again, you guys see the spin does the same thing, right? I'm moving to the left, cutting back to the opposite side. In order to spin, guys, I'm pressing the left trigger, B, and then moving the left stick to the left or to the right, depending on what direction I want to spin. So right here, I want to spin to the right, left stick to the right, left trigger, and B all at the same time. I want to spin back to the left here, boom, and I can get a spin off to the left. The next move I want to show you guys is the Jurtle. So the Jurtle, what I do to make the Jurtle happen is I press the Y button and either press the left stick to the left, or I either move the left stick to the left to the right, depending on which direction I want to go. So right here, I'm Jurtle to the right, Y, right stick to the right, and we are off to the races. The only thing I'm messing with Jurtling is that it is an increased chance of fumble. If you Jurtle into a hit stick, for example, you have to be aware that the fumble chances are going to be higher than a juke or a spin. That's the only thing I want to make a disclaimer. Like for example, right there, if that was a user hit stick, the chances of fumbling are definitely going to be higher. And with these, also you have to play on balanced. The only disclaimer I want to make, guys, is all these moves are great, but they all require running on ball carrier balanced. If you have a positive game script, or maybe your opponent can't stop you, and the only way that he can stop you is a fumble, then I would recommend going on ball carrier conservative. Like I said, you won't be able to make these moves, but the chances of you fumbling literally go to like 0.001%. Once in a blue moon, I will fumble on conservative, but it is super, super rare. Like I'm talking like once or twice a year, I will fumble on conservative with a running back or receiver. So that's something too that I want to make note with you guys. These ball carrier moves are great, but always take that into account that sometimes it is not worth the fumbling. So I just want to mention that. The last thing I want to quickly touch over, guys, is moves that aren't good that you should not do. Trucking is a good example. So right here, Bo Jackson is a trucking running back. As you see there, he can't run that guy over, right? It's just trucking is just not as good. You might be able to hit a truck stick once in a while, but it's just not nearly as good as the other 3 moves that I mentioned. Like there, even I tried truck stick right there and it wouldn't let me get it off. It's just not a reliable ball carrier move. The one that I would definitely not recommend, Bo Jackson, like I said, is a really good trucking back, and his trucks aren't working. So if his aren't working, no running back's truck is going to work. The other one I'm going to mention is it's called Slim Reaper previous years, or the double juke. That also was not nearly as good this year. They just simply didn't make it good. So to recap, guys, the best ball carrier moves in this game are the jukebox juke with left trigger, right stick to the right to the left, the B spin with pressing left trigger, B, and the left stick to the left or to the right, and also the journal, which is pressing Y and then the left stick to the left or to the right. If you do those 3 ball carrier moves and you use them sporadically and mix in the ball carrier conservative when you are in positive game scripts, guys, it will take your name to the next level. So if you guys learned anything about ball carrier moves in this tutorial, consider checking out SoGG or full schemes. Use it at the highest level, man. Link below in the description. Use code GG for 20% off your next order.